Today's art discussion will be with Julie, Evie, and Penny, and we'll be talking about the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is a painting made somewhere between 1503 and 1506 by Leonardo da Vinci. It's oil on wood, and right now it's in the Louvre in Paris.
They learned about that last year in school.
Okay. That's pretty cool. All right. How does Leonardo draw your eye through the painting? So, like, what's the first thing you see, and then after that, like, what kind of order do you see things?
The first thing I see is like her, and then
What part of her? Any part of her specifically?
Her mouth.
Mostly
Her
like
mouth
right
and
here
her
because it's
eyes.
like in the middle.
In
I
the
look
middle
straight
of
in
the
the
painting?
middle.
Okay.
Her mouth and eyes.
Her mouth and eyes.
The nose.
And the nose. So parts of her face.
Yeah. Parts of her chest.
Face and chest. Do you know why you see those?
No. Probably because it's like in the middle, and you usually look in the middle sometimes.
It's in the middle. And
Like
you
you
look in the
always
middle?
look at the time when you wake up.
What?
Well, that's what I do.
Okay, let's talk about the painting. Why do you think you see her chest and her face first?
Probably because like it's in the middle.
You've said that already. Let's do a different answer.
Um,
That's a
Because
good
it's
answer.
brighter?
Because it's brighter.
yeah.
Okay.
Because her dress is dark.
Her dress is dark. The background's a little darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the use of light in the upper half of the painting and in the hands. See how it's a little bit lighter in the hands?
Yeah.
Still kind of dark, but a little bit
Yeah, it
lighter.
kind of looks reddish, oranges.
That draws your eye in a circular motion through the painting. Penny, you need to back up a bit. Through the painting, Leonardo also used a pyramid design, placing the woman in the center of the painting, forming the base with her hands and the peak with the top of her head. You see that?
Yeah.
The base of the pyramid is here with her arms and hands, and it goes
my
up
God.
to the top of her head.
Yeah. Like this.
Just like that. All right. Now, if you two would sit up, that'd be a lot easier too. So, Leonardo da Vinci used a technique called sfumato, which is the blurring between light and dark and blending of different colors. How does this technique contribute to the realistic look of the Mona Lisa?
Shadows.
Shadows.
Wait, what?
The blending between light and dark, the blurring between light and dark. How does that make it look more real?
Because it makes it because it makes like dark and light mix like as like a really dark-ish color.
Okay.
So it makes it like realistic.
Okay, but how? How does the mixing of the dark and light make it look more real? Think about other art you've seen, other stuff that you looked at that wasn't real and didn't look realistic. What did it look like?
Well, mine looked like a.
When you make pictures, what's the first thing you do?
I usually
Draw the ground.
I usually
Draw the ground.
I usually
Well, it
draw
depends on
the
the
thing.
picture.
Yeah.
Like if it's a
Okay, well, if
person,
you were
I-
drawing a picture of a person, what would be the first thing you do?
Probably.
work on their head. Well, I just do the
Yeah.
2 circles.
You do circles, right?
Yeah.
Can you see circles there?
No.
No.
You can see that.
That's part of her
Head.
head covering. Now, you can't see really, I mean, you see lines, but you can't really see lines,
Yeah.
right? Like, you can't see where,
Like
just solid,
that. Like
he painted down here, and then he painted that, and right? Like, you can't see.
that.
It kind of goes together because if you look at each other, does it look like there's a solid line drawn around you?
No.
You can see the curves, right?
Yeah.
And the way you see the curves is it looks a little bit fuzzy. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, is the background realistic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
Not the trees, but
Yeah. So the
not
trees.
the background. What I see first is the little trail to her right or
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like. I usually.
So
look
it
at,
does
the
look
sky.
realistic because you can see trails and look, you can see arches there.
You can just see that it's
In a
going
bridge.
like it looks like it's going back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like it's getting farther away.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trees
Instead
are
of like
small.
a sheet or
'Cause they make
something
it
behind her.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's a real something behind her.
Yeah.
But, like you said, the trees, you can't really see
Yeah, so they made it
individual
like
trees.
small.
So some of it is realistic.
And some
Like
of
you
it.
said, the
Her
road.
hands are like really.
Well, we're talking about the background.
Mhm.
The river
Her
with
eyes.
the
They're red.
aqueduct
is.
over it.
Her eyes are like.
How do you paint those hands?
Now, the young woman in the painting, her expression is mysterious. What do you think she's feeling?
Probably like.
Julie,
Annoyed.
you think she's feeling annoyed?
Yeah, because I feel like she had to stay like in that position for a long time.
Okay, so she's tired of having to sit still.
Yeah.
I know mine.
Okay, Evie?
And she's like,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like her, I guess. I don't know. I know mine.
She can't really move at all.
Can I see mine?
She's tired of being still
Yes,
and
she
always
is.
Yeah,
looking.
that's what. I was
Probably
gonna-
tired of him saying, okay, lift your head this way. Okay, turn your head
like-
that way. Yeah.
she's like,
Mine.
Or maybe, okay, go ahead, Penny.
It's probably like she's tired.
Just tired in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, 'cause like she probably had to stay like that and like she couldn't move. I would be really tired.
Okay. It kind of looks to me like he's told her she has to be still, right? But he said something kind of funny to her to try to make her laugh and try to make her not be still. And she's looking at him like, I know what you're doing. It's not going to work. Maybe.
it looks like she's like just committed a crime. She's like,
Yeah.
Maybe.
like she got away
Maybe.
with it.
Maybe he told her not to move, and while he was looking at the painting,
She moved.
she maybe moved her hand a little bit or tilted her head a little bit different.
or she
And
like
she's
moved like
like,
that.
let's see if he even notices.
And
you
he
think?
didn't.
Okay, so in drawing or in painting or in
Anything.
making a picture of a person, expression rests mainly in two features. In two features of the person: the corners of the mouth and the corners of the eyes. Leonardo da Vinci deliberately left these parts hard to see by letting them merge into a soft shadow. And that's probably why we never are quite certain what mood Mona Lisa's expression is conveying. Because the corners of her mouth and the corners of her eyes are both in shadows.
Yeah, she could be like mad, but then she's like having to stay like that, so it would look good in some.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she wasn't making that expression at all, and he just painted that.
Or she wasn't even there.
That's very possible too.
Yeah, he
We
just.
really don't know.
Yeah, there's no telling. He could just painted
he-
it.
We don't know
knows.
who it is. We don't know if
It's Mona.
Mona. Who painted it?
We don't. We know who painted it, but we don't know who she is. We don't know if she's just his imagination or if she's actually somebody he knew. We don't know.
She could have painted it.
So that's no. Leonardo da Vinci painted it. We've already
Penny.
discussed
I
that.
know.
Stop being weird. So that's the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci.